The first new technology that I'm going to talk about is called Showbie. The category of Showbie is the method. The reasons why I chose Showbie are the uniqueness, paperless, and it's accessible. The goals for Showbie is to keep students organized. Teachers don't have to take home papers. Students are less likely to cheat. It's easy to grade and submit the results within Showbie. The audience, I like to share this with my colleagues, as well as it's easy for my students to use and accessible to parents. The first standard that I chose is ISTE Teacher 2B, and it's to develop technology-enriched learning environments that enable all students to pursue their individual curiosities and become active participants in setting their own educational goals, managing their own learning, and assessing their own progress. ISTE Teacher 3C is to communicate relevant information and ideas effectively to students, parents, and peers using a variety of digital age methods, media, and formats. So then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take you to the Showbie site. And when you log into Showbie, you'll create a free account and then you'll just log in, and this will be the first thing that opens. So far I have one class over here that is in Showbie, and it's my 7th grade science class. And then below you'll see where it's highlighting the class code. So what happened is that students have to have an email address for this app. And what they have to do is they have to log into Showbie with their email, and then they also have to type in the class code. We'll take it directly to your classroom. So then they would click on the class. And then to start a new class, you can click New Class, and then I'll type in 8th grade science. And as you can see, a new code has popped up right here. You click Save. And then once you have clicked Save, you can open up your new class. And then you can click Add an Assignment. So then you click Add a New Assignment. You can also adjust the class members within this setting for the student's email address. You'll click New Assignment and you'll type the assignment. So I'll just type cells. And then you can set the due date and the time, as well as an assignment lock, and that prevents students from accessing it when they're not ready. Okay, now that I've created a folder that says cells, I'm going to open it up. And then I can still invite my students. Within cells, this is where you can copy, archive, that sort of thing. My shared folder so far, I don't have any, but then you can see where I have assigned this, so then I can add a file. So I'm just going to select this computer that I'm on for now, go to my desktop, and then I'll just open up a file and insert it, and then I'll post it. It may take a few seconds to post, just depending on how big the assignment is or that sort of thing. I use Showbie in my 2nd grade classroom, and I will continue to use it in my junior high science classroom. It's very easy to use even for younger students. And so once you have posted the assignment, it goes out to students. You can open it up now, and it'll take a few seconds to load. And you can either open it up right in Showbie, or you can open it up in another document like Adobe Reader, where they can complete it, save it, and then they can also submit it back into Showbie. Once it is submitted into Showbie, it shows the teacher that the student has completed the assignment. It's either showed it that it's completed it on time or not on time, so that you can deduct points if that's something that you do. After that, you can submit, after they've submitted it, you can grade it, and then you can send it back to them so that they can see. So here's my assignment that's opened. And so students can complete this with a stylus or that sort of thing to finish. And this actually has 2 pages. That's why it's taking so long to load. Because I do not have my class set up completely, I cannot show you like the graded products right now. But so Let's close that out. And then these are different shared folders. You can make multiple folders for different classes, different disciplines within my science, such as earth and space, life science, physical science. And so then it takes you back to the main screen. If you wanted to archive the assignments, you just click this and then they are hidden. Class settings, you can always change the code. So if you want to change the code to be like your last name, something easier, you are more than able to do that. And then you can add class members via email. I think I've talked about that. And then once you're done, you just log out. Or you can share Showbie with a friend and they'll give you an access code, and then you get a little bit more free storage.